Hello everyone, welcome back to another I'm Gonna Pack It video, and today is kind of an interesting day. We have got a ton of interesting packs, fragile packs, large items. This might be the most fragile items I've ever had to pack in one day, I think. Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know. We've had some other days that were kind of crazy. But we sold quite a few pieces of this Polish pottery, which was awesome to see. Which I figured it would. Like these kind of things, we've had them listed for a little while, but not that long. Sometimes it just takes a little while for this stuff to get some momentum built. Might have to do with the search algorithm or something. I don't know. But yeah, I think this stuff is really nice. Thinking this is going to be perfect size for 12, 12, 12, resized, of course. I think most of the fragile stuff we're doing is not really that difficult. Yeah, it was a great sales day yesterday, though. We have about, between yesterday and this morning, got about $1,000 worth of stuff here. All told, maybe a little bit less. Okay, let me see what this fit is like. Yeah, it's a pretty good fit. First thing I'm going to do is resize. Let's see. I think right there will be good. Don't want to go too low. Right. Get all my stuff together here. Okay, let's see. What is that fold gonna? All right. I can take all the flaps or two of the flaps. Let's see. Might just take two. I think I have a few. Yeah, I've got some more. Got a good bit of scrap. I think I want to use some of it on this. I don't have as much as I thought. Let's see. All right. Okay. So I've kind of got a plan here. So this is a good sized box. One thing I can do to make it a little better, obviously I'm going to put some stuff in the bottom. I'm going to leave these two flaps up here. That'll give a lot of strength up top. And then what I was thinking about doing, let me see, how tall are the sides? Yeah, okay, that's what I'm going to do. Just like this. I can use these scraps to reinforce all four sides. See that? That's gonna do a lot of good there. I like that. Okay, and then the other thing I want to do, I think I want to get my thicker paper. Probably going to be using a pretty good bit of this. Yeah, I'm going to use my thicker paper on this one. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm liking this pack. Right in that little fortress there. You know what? Do this too. Oh yeah, nice and strong. Just got an Etsy notification, Candace. What is it? Etsy doesn't usually spam with too many false notifications. Okay, let me look at mine. Let's see. Oh, somebody favorited our shop. So yeah, that was a false notification. All right, that's not something we really need to know. I need to adjust those settings. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's perfect. Another piece of Polish pottery. Just a little, I guess you call that a dessert plate or something. Dessert or salad or something. All right. This one is, I mean, it's fragile, yeah, but when it's that small, it's really not difficult. Tell you what, when I'm editing these packing videos, it always looks like, to me, that I'm using like an obscene amount of paper. But when I'm actually packing, it doesn't feel that way. It's odd. This is 30 pound, and after trying a viewer asked if I had tried the natural craft 30 pound before, and so I tried the natural craft 30 pound paper from Zorro, and I like it better. So next time I'm not going to order the newsprint. I'm going to order the natural craft. As a matter of fact, I think this is it right here. It's the same like specs as this stuff, but it has a little more, just a slight amount more rigidity to where I wouldn't have to use as much. And yet it's still not super stiff like the 50 pound. So after trying both, I like the craft better than the newsprint. This was done. Okay, we have two more pieces of Polish pottery to pack. We have this apple, which I'm going to redo this. I'm not going to leave that tape. That was just for the shelf. And then we have this, I guess that's a casserole or baking dish or something. This apple is so cool. Look at the detail. All right. Okay. I think we're going to go with a 16, 12, 10 this time. Maybe. That's what I have pulled out to use anyway. We'll see. Go ahead and get this, some tape on all this bubble. I want to make it kind of neat. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to probably, like after I bubble everything up, they're probably going to ride like on top of that thing. I'm going to fold up towards that stem. It's kind of the danger point there, is that stem sticking up. Okay. This, use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going heavy bubble wrap here. Heavier than normal. All right. And I'm going to try and kind of stay in the contour here so I get a little room to put the apple. Myself kind of crowded here. Okay. Bubble wrap kept getting tangled up in my tape over there. Okay. 3 more. Bubble wrap's cheap, right? Bubble wrap's cheap as long as you buy it from American Bubble Boy, link down below. Not even joking. Okay. Yeah. All right. Like that okay. The only thing is I'm going to put I'll wrap each one of these one more time. Simply because they're going to be riding on top of and right next to 2 other breakables. So all right. There we go. That's nice. I like that. That'll be perfect. Now, what I'm thinking, see this, the bottom pan is 11 inches long. I really don't want to use a 12, 12, 12 for it, but also 16, 12, 10. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use 2 12, 12, 12s. I like that better because then I get the benefit of the extra strength. So we're going to go ahead and complicate this pack a little bit, but I think it's the right play. Okay. Really the 16, 12, 10, the 16 was going to be just a little longer than I needed, and this way I can make my dimensions a little smaller and it'll be stronger too. figure out how tall I want it to be. Yeah, look at that. That's good. Okay. Because I'm going to take some off the height, but not much. Because I want to definitely float it a little bit. Let me see, how much do I want to take off? Not much, like that. That'll do it. I really think that if I would have used a 16, 12, 10, I don't think I would have been able to take any off of it. So I think I might have been in dimensional charge territory. So that played a role too. Okay. Got that half done. Oh, that's the wrong box. It's 16, 12, 10. Okay, here's the other 12, 12, 12. We have two of these big flaps that we'll probably find a use for later today. Later in this video, I'm sure. Maybe on this pack, I don't know. I'm definitely going to reinforce the bottom. I don't know that I need those though. We shall see. Okay. And on this one, resizer is already set. This up here. Let's have a look. Thinking something like that. How long is that? It's too long. So go in like this. Definitely bring that in a tad. There we go. Now what we looking like? Going a little more. There we go. I didn't need much, just a little bit. That's perfect. Okay, I think I will go ahead and drop this right in the bottom. Now we got a little fortress going here. I like that. Okay, we're gonna go with thicker paper again. This is just packing breakables like this. Like, you just go through material. That's just the way it is. Either pay a little for packing material now, or you cry later. Pick your poison. I find this poison more agreeable than customers receiving broken items. And I'm kind of hoping that some of these customers that are buying the Polish pottery, if it's for them, once they get it, they're gonna be like, oh man, this stuff is really nice. And they were very serious about packing it. Let me go see what else they got. That's kind of the internal conversation I want my customer to have. Hopefully, because we have a good bit more. Go. And look at all that cardboard we have on top. I mean, it is not a beautiful package, obviously, but man, it's strong. Also, I don't think this pack took a ridiculous amount of time to do. Fairly speedy, maybe 10 minutes all in once we get done. I don't know. Not too bad for a valuable breakable order. I'm just going to make sure these boxes never come apart. Let me give it a quick once over, but I think I'm done. Good. All right, we're done. Okay, another breakable. Look at this guy. It's a turkey. Here's his bottom half down here. There is some styrofoam down there too. And then there's this stuff. Let me see. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and bubble wrap this thing anyway. Okay, and this box is pretty sturdy here, so we're gonna take a little bit of a different approach. Normally I'll go with using a much larger box, but I think I'm gonna go for strength on this one. Let's see. Because we do have an adequate sized, this box that this thing is going in gives turkey plenty of breathing room. Okay, so we're going to put this in here. Okay. Then, while I don't have anything else in it, I'm going to go ahead, stuff a little paper around the sides. We're going to make a little bit of a pillow for the turkey top. Okay, I think we're going to use a little more bubble wrap too. So we had just enough bubble wrap to keep it safe while it was on the shelf. Okay. Now, if we would have had, what I really wish we would have had was the all of the original styrofoam. That would have been nice. Okay, good. All right. Plunk him down here. And look, we have plenty of room on the sides here. close her up. All right. Now, my plan. Oh boy. Do you have any Scotch tape, Candace? Okay, here's my wacky plan. I have a regular 12-12-12 here. Actually, it's not wacky. It's a great plan. Extra piece there. All right, now my plan is to reinforce this box, and I have a 12-12-12 piece here. Might be a little bit of a tight fit. Okay, we got it. We made it work. All right. Okay, and what I'm planning on doing, or what I'm going to do, is I'm going to cut up another box because I just don't have enough of these large scraps. And I'm just going to reinforce this box more. Let me see how I'm going to do it. Okay, so this one, I kind of just need to cut this in half, huh? Let me see, I'll cut it right here. Yeah, okay, I've got it figured out, I think. I don't go all the way through. I don't want to mess up the bench top any more than it already is. There we go. So I have a piece sliding in there, and then I've got a piece sliding in right here. That's a little too tall. And now it's not. Okay. And then for once I put the box in there, the chef's kiss will be one more piece like this. Right down here, like that. And then we'll have double wall everywhere. Okay, and I want to see. You know what? Oh, yeah, I was going to tape that shut, but you know what I can do? Maybe I'll just do this. And this will keep the box from getting worn. I guess I can turn on the side and do this. I'm not good at this. I don't really even think it matters though. Get the plastic on there. Oh. Bubble Boy sells a stretch wrap now, but we bought a bunch of stretch wrap from Zorro, so it's going to be a while before we can try out the Bubble Boy stuff, because we have a lot. There, had a bald spot there. All right, here we go. And zero movement. Let's see what our size is going to look like in here. I'm going to have a little room for paper even. Not much, but a little. Okay. I'm going to use the softer stuff. So I don't have a ton of room in there. So now what we have, this is the way I think about protecting Now what we have the a strong box here. We have turkey floating inside of box, and then we have well, you see all this extra strength with the other cardboards stuff. I don't really have much room here. I'm not going to have any room to go down the sides because I'm putting more cardboard in. So I'm just going to do this. Can't forget that. Okay, and then I'm going to get that other thing of cardboard to put on top. Let's see. Look at that. Look at that. That is a thing. Wow, look at that. Watch. Watch this. This is going to satisfy. Watch. Oh, yeah. I like that. Almost fits. Might have to get a squeeze going here. Yep. All right. That's all right. We can do it. Okay. I'm happy with this. And yeah, that's basically us making a heavy duty box out of a standard box. Oh yeah, nice and strong. All right, y'all, we're gonna do some easy ones now. And then we're gonna finish this packing video off with one more crazy pack. And we just got a sales notification a minute ago. And I'm definitely going to be doing some more fragile packing tomorrow too. For the next I'm going to pack it video. All right. When you pack that, when you pack the challenging stuff, when you get to one of these packs, makes you appreciate it just a little more. But you also get to see the difference in money between an easy pack and a hard pack. It's not always like that, though. All right, we're packing this Jurassic Park. This is cool. This is a calendar from 1994, Jurassic Park, still sealed. And, oh, we're going to bag it. Got a bag. We're going to bag it. We're not going to do any kind of bubbles or anything. It's just not necessary on this kind of pack. This is a vinyl mailer, by the way. That's what we're looking at here. Okay, and this thing just fits perfect. Okay. And I just want to get it nice and tight. There we go. I really think that most people should probably, if you're an everything kind of seller, I think it's a good idea to keep some of these vinyl mailers around. They're great, not just for vinyl, but for a lot of flats, just like this. I don't use them a whole lot, mostly because a lot of stuff that I might use these for, I end up using the comic mailers for. There we go. Okay, this order are some Schleich figs. I'll take them out in a minute. We'll see. This was an old This box had books in it at some point. Actually, up till just yesterday. We had an order for a bunch of, well, 4 of these lots. So I took them all out, broke these boxes down, and used a bigger box. Okay, now let's take these guys out. Let's see what kind of protection they're going to need. Definitely going to want a bubble. These are cool. These are really cool. Yeah, these are awesome. Okay, definitely need bubble. Yeah, I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay, we're going to wrap some stuff. Let's see, I got 2 pieces for Dragon Guy. And these are like, I don't even, they're kind of flexible. So it's not like, I mean, yeah, they can be broken, but this is kind of rubbery or something. I don't know what you call that. But still, we do want to protect them because they do have some somewhat fragile small parts on them. Like that sword right there, but it's fine. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. I'll try not to go too tight on that fold though. Yeah. Nice little pack. It's kind of surprised these didn't sell sooner because these are really cool. It took a little while. In general, Schleich is pretty good, and they have the vintage Schleich, which is made in Germany, and then there are newer Schleich. Like a lot of companies, they moved manufacturing to China. And it doesn't always mean that... Okay, that's done. Okay. Yeah, what I was saying was... we're packing a belt buckle right now. What I was saying was... just because it's made in China doesn't mean it's not going to be worth money, but... by and large, the vintage German ones do better. That's all. All right. And I already put the label on this guy. The only somewhat difficult part is getting that closed because those are kind of meant to be flat. Oh, wait. Screwed up. I don't want to... If I do it like that, it's going to cover the label. It's going to touch the label. And my experience, at least with the generic labels I use, the adhesive in the tape can actually make the printing on those labels fade away quite a bit. Not all the way, but quite a bit. Okay, this is our first of our kind of scratch and dent all Italianas. Still new. Like you can see there's a defect on this cover. A little discoloration just on that back inside page. Interior pages are perfect. Maybe just a little more slight discoloration here. The two inside, the front and back inside pages on a lot of these books are like that, but then the second page on in either direction is perfect. It's weird. But yeah, that's why you see this one selling cheaper than the next one. So we put all of this grade right now. Any of the ones we sell on eBay are going to be this grade for $30. And then we only have like, I think maybe 3 or 4 more of the higher grade ones. Did I put the, yeah, thank you cards in there. I'll put it on the bottom of it. We only have like 3 or 4 of the higher grade copies, and we're selling those exclusively on Etsy just to simplify things. And plus, we're fairly certain they'll sell out on Etsy within... I'd be surprised if they don't sell out this week. And then all we have left are these. But we have a lot of these. We have probably about 120 of these. Okay, one more. And you notice we had to put we keep these in 2 different locations. We put an Etsy sticker on there so we didn't get them mixed up. It's the same thing, just a little cleaner copy. Okay. Honestly, the other ones we could probably stick up at that same price, but I think lowering it a little bit is the right play. Probably help us move them faster anyway. Okay. One more pack after this one, and it's going to be a doozy. Okay, last pack of the day, we sold the dulcimer, the mountain dulcimer, and we're going to pack it. First, I need to get in here because something I should have done before I bagged this thing up is I should have opened it up and just tested to see. I don't want to ruin these bags. I'm going to reuse them. I should have tested to see if it was moving in there or not, because it is moving just a little bit. So let's pop this thing open. I'm just going to put a little bit of bubble wrap in here. I would use paper, but that finish on that thing is so nice. I want to use something less scratchy. Okay. This. Get one more. Kind of fold it, put it on, I think that's called a bridge there, right? Let's see. See if that's too tight. I don't want to put weird pressure on it. That feels good. Give that a shake. Oh, that's just the handle. All right. Yep, we're good now. Okay. Get this thing bagged up again, and this is going to be an odd pack. It's going to be a good pack, though. Let's see. Nice and strong. We are going to make sure I don't have any tape. Old tape that's going to stick to it. Mess up the case. Okay. Go ahead and do wrap a little bit of tape here just to kind of neaten it up a little bit. Okay. Other bag. Because I think I know how I'm going to do this anyways. Plan is to use 16 12-10s. Knock the tape measure down. Plan is to use 16 12-10s, and going to use 3 of them. And something else that's going to do for us, it's going to give us a lot of strength on the sides, which is good. But we also have the benefit here that this guy is it's already in a hard case. It's not one of the really, really hard cases, like the black cases you see students using a lot, but it's a good case. So yeah, this is the box of choice here, and I'm going to get the first one ready to roll, and then we'll go from there. Let's see, how is your view? Make it a little higher, maybe. There we go. That a little better? Okay. All right, so we're going to blow out one side. The only thing I'm not 100% sure about yet is how I'm going to handle that middle part. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Get this guy ready first. And I'm going to town anyway I have an eye appointment later this afternoon. So UPS store is actually en route. It's going to be a freaking madhouse in there. But yeah, okay, now what I can do now is I can resize it down a little bit, because we don't need anywhere close to this much. Let's see, I'm going to go like right here maybe. Yeah, because I'm going to do some of that 50 weight paper. There we go. On the top and bottom. Okay. So this one's made up. And then I know we're going to have one just like this at the other end. And then I guess we'll just have a piece in the middle that's blown out on both sides. And you'll see all the overlap we're going to get with this all the way down. This is going to be nice. Okay. And I'll probably, since we're going to have a lot, see all the extra flap we're going to have on top because of the overlap, I'm going to use some of the cutoffs on the bottom. Probably two of the cutoffs on the bottom to provide some extra strength down there. Okay, let me move this guy out the way, and I've got to kind of figure out now. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and basically, I'm going to be just cutting 2 side panels here. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Yeah, I'll just do that. That's all I'm going to need in the middle stretch are these 2 big side panels to bridge between the 2 end pieces. Okay. Throw that aside for now. This doesn't seem right. Yeah, no, it's right. It's just weird. Okay, this is really weird. All right, so this, okay. You know what, I'm gonna go to right there with this, and I think that should get us where we need to be. Let me see. Let me put this back in here. Might not actually. Okay, I can use the other piece to kind of judge it. I need to make sure I make this thing. Yeah, that ain't gonna do it. Okay, we're gonna have to make it a little longer, which means I just have to slide it this way some. Okay, go, and then let's see. Now this thing is longer than I remembered. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to go. I'm running out of room here. Okay. I think we're gonna have to go about like right there. Yeah, that's what we need, just like this. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and mark that. Find my Sharpie. Here we go. Here, and yeah, that's a good length there. Okay. Maybe I should do it down here. I don't know. All right. The other option would be to go get the right size box, huh? All right. The only place I could really get the right size box for a pack like this, I would have had to have ordered it already. And yeah, that's just not going to happen, obviously. Let's see. I'm just trying to. The real bad job there. The real strength is going to come from all the outs. Well, I'll just leave it. It'll be all right. The real strength on this is going to come from all the outside tape, and also that you can see why I need those strengtheners in here. I may even put strengtheners on top because I don't like how far down I had to put that. So, oh, what am I doing? I'm doing this. Still, I'm going to have to be resizing this. And on the part that, well, that's good because that'll fold down good because the other side is also scored too. Okay. So this one, I can just match up with the other one right here. And that'll give me the right distance to position this one. Go. The other way I was kind of thinking about doing this pack, I was just going to do a stack of like 12, 12, 12s, but that would have been too big. That would have been too big for no reason and with no advantage. And it would have cost a lot more in shipping. Okay. I'm seeing on my screen here, we're at the 10-minute mark. That's fine. This was always going to take a little time. All right, now, I'm going to size this one up. Starting a new clip. I don't like the clips getting too long. All right, so we got that sized. Now all we have to do is take our final box. We do have to blow the end out of it. Okay. So how much do these boxes even cost? I think they're like $1.25, I think. So I'm using like $3.75 in boxes or something like that. Okay, there we go. And I'll probably use, $5 or so in other packing materials, but we're talking about a very high margin sale here. Not so much by percentage, but just by sheer money. Because we're into this for 50 and we sold it for 7x 50. So go ahead and resize this part. Okay, straighten my area up a little bit because I need the room. Let's get some more of this stuff out of my way. I need that paper again. I'll move it over here. All right. This is a project here, huh? Kind of fun. All right. And we have our marker here from earlier to tell us where that needs to go. It's right there. We're already resized and everything. So now we're just going to put a little tape just to kind of hold it steady while we're packing all of our paper and our instrument and everything. I don't want it to move and ruin our the length of it. Okay, I'm gonna lay these pieces of cardboard down on the bottom, and there will be a little bit of an overlap in the middle, which is good because that's where the weakest part is of the box. And now, oh, by the way, I already put the thank you card and stuff in the case. So now we're just going to fill this thing up with a ton of paper. A nice little cozy bed. And this is when I'm glad to have the heavier paper. That 30 weight stuff just ain't gonna cut it on this. Afraid it would just compress a little too much. All right, that seems pretty good. All right, let's get this bad boy in there. That's a good fit. I'm going to come around and get the sides. Try and keep the instrument centered. Okay. Believe it or not, y'all, we're not too far from being done here. Okay, a little bit of paper on top. I'm probably using about $5 to $7 worth of paper. Money well spent. Okay. Oh, I was going to also do this. All right. Oh, I have to do it all at once because those sides are all taped together. I have to do the ends in first. Okay. Oh boy, this is... I need one more arm, one more hand. Man. That's all right. My tape is going to come apart a little bit. All right. Okay. Now my play now, I should just take this one section at a time and get it tight. Get tape down on it. Just to hold it. We're going to come back and do plenty more tape. Okay, that's a high pressure point there. This tape grips great, but at a high, look, see, I can't believe it's holding. At a high pressure point, you really need to go like flat and then around a corner like that, and then that gives you way more strength. Okay, let's see how we doing down here. See, that end looks pretty tight. This end needs a little more work. Oh well, I ain't gonna worry about that. I'm sure some of y'all are getting kind of skeeved out by that. That's obviously bottom of the box, not top. Okay. All right, we're getting close, y'all. Look at this. Now I want to get this. Do the around the corner thing. Got a lot of pressure on that. Okay. How are we looking? Not bad, right? Like, that's not horrible. Okay, what are we going to do first? We're going to take that long. Usually I don't wish I had a tape gun. This might be one where I would rather, but still fine. The first probably 5 years I was doing this kind of seriously. I used the same tape gun for 5 years. And I used 2-inch tape only, and it did all right. I had somebody somewhere, I don't remember, it must have been on a video maybe or something. They told me, you should, well, I've been told two things. I've been told, you need to try 3-inch tape, it'll change your life. True, it did. Also was told, you need to try desktop tape dispenser, it'll change your life. True. And it's really hard to vocalize what is so great about it. But I just much prefer to use this desktop tape dispenser. And I don't know if y'all have noticed, but since I've been using it for a pretty good while, I am like pretty good at ripping off the right amount of tape. Oh wait, look at this seam. I got to get that done. I'm gonna go all the way with it too. Pretty close. Squeeze that in a little bit. Okay. I'm usually pretty decent at judging how big of a piece of tape to tear off. There are some lengths that I'm especially good at because I do them so often, like 12-inch, 6-inch, and 8-inch. I'm pretty accurate with, usually. Good. Go down here with it. Do I have any bad corners or anything? Not really. Okay, I see my camera's telling me 10 minutes again. I'm guessing, without double checking it, I'm thinking this is like a 30-minute pack. And that's not bad. Okay, I think we are good. That's a wrap. And I mean, what's wrong with that? Look, beat the hell out of it on top, beat the hell out of it on the bottom, nice and strong. I like it. That's going to be it for this one. Thanks a bunch for watching, and I will see y'all again very soon. Bye, y'all.